Uh, Welcome back.
Oh, we're doing it?
We're the
Okay,
Space
cool.
Cadets.
Yeah, are we starting?
Yeah, no, yeah. I decided to go with the trash intro today.
Nice, I like it.
I need to adjust
Yeah,
my
right.
webcam.
I like make it be lazy on purpose.
Oh, that's much better.
Honestly, it's
That's not better.
the whoever's listening to this right now, obviously does not know how late it is at this point in time, but it's actually pretty late for us.
10:50.
But
This is our usual time.
Yeah,
I was gonna
this
say,
is.
you know what? Now that you say that, I'm like, holy shit, maybe we do really record this late.
I'm just extra
We do.
tired today.
Yeah.
So how are you this week, gentlemen?
Not bad.
doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
I was talking to you too, Hannah.
Oh, okay, making sure. Full week. Thank you.
What was
See how
that?
ratchet my fucking. You can see how ratchet my fucking tub is.
Yes. Yeah. Why don't you fix those goddamn tiles, Hannah?
Cause talking to my landlord makes me anxious. Cause he's so nice, and I don't want to ruin his day by being like, "You need to retile my bathroom."
It's literally like 4 tiles, though.
It's 6.
Oh, sorry, 6. Oh,
And
damn.
also,
Miss Rain
there's a
Man over
problem-
here.
There's a problem with the wall, so I think he's gonna have to like retile the bathroom. So I don't want to make him do that.
Tell him that before I move in. I don't want to have to tell him it. Huh?
Yeah, I was about to say.
The funniest fuck up I've ever heard on Game Grumps was when I don't remember the context, but it makes sense.
Okay.
When Dan was talking about something about like making fun of someone who needed their driveway tarred, and he said like, "Oh, you need a driveway retard," and he's like, "Wait a minute."
Oh.
So YouTube's been fucking with me recently. So as of late, I've only been watching Game Grumps compilations and Only Plays compilations, and I keep getting recommended alt-right videos. I don't know why.
Did you watch him though?
I watched one of them because it had a confusing title. I was like, "What is this about?" Like, it was about the kid that like shot those dudes in that place. Yeah,
God,
and I was like, the title like confused me. I was like, "What is this about?" And then I watched it, and it was an alt-right video. I was just like, "Oh, why?
Yeah.
This isn't Game Grumps."
If
I
it wasn't
have
be a real weird episode.
Alt-right Game Grumps.
Stop. No, you guys don't listen. No, you guys don't understand. Now we're bringing it up, Matt. Fucking
Go for it.
Matt has been going through this weird phase where he keeps doing impressions of specifically Obama, and he has a new character, alt-right Mickey.
Yeah, alt-right Mickey Mouse and autistic Obama.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna go into detail with the Obama one.
Oh, should I
jackass.
bust out the Lego one?
No.
Just tell me which one I should do, Hannah, out of the
No,
ones
I
I
just
showed
want
you.
you to do any of them.
I was gonna say I suggest not doing a single
Michelle.
one of them. Thank you. Oh my god, no! He was fucking the actual characters themselves are new. He was just doing Obama impressions like all fucking day on Friday, and I was about to off myself straight up.
I was basically putting him in cringy situations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Like,
Pickle Rick one.
Yeah. Michelle, get over here. It's Rick. He's turned himself into a pickle. He's Pickle Rick.
What if they were like-
I hate it.
Michelle.
Yeah, that's why Hannah hates it. Not only is it like not likable, but it's also pretty trash.
Yeah. Michelle. I'm an Undertale.
Stop. No, but so he was doing that for like hours the other day, and then decided to, while we were at work, just quietly enough so I could hear him say, "Rochelle." And
Michelle.
I fucking started crying.
No. So how I started doing this, I just was like, I wonder if I could do an Obama impression. And then I did it when I was driving home from work one day. I just went, "I'm Barack Obama, and I'm gay. This is my wife, Michelle. She's also gay." And I just kept repeating it over and over again. I just fucking died laughing.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to this like weird beach that we found via the internet, and it was like a 2.5-hour trip there.
Mhm.
And we didn't go.
How was that? The beach trip, yeah.
It was
We
good.
didn't go.
We went to a different beach.
But
Can I explain what
you still went on
So
the trip.
yeah,
How was it?
so neither one of us brought money, and then we got there, and they didn't accept card, and it was $30 to park. So we had to go find an ATM, which took us like another 30 minutes. And then by the time we found money, got an ATM, and oh my god, I said that so stupid. Went to an ATM and got money. We went back to the beach, and it was full. The parking lot was full. So we went to another beach that was 10 minutes away that had free parking, and it was super tiny. It was like a super tiny beach.
It was like a private beach, which I'm pretty sure we were not allowed in.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't. It was public, but it was only for residents only. So we technically were not supposed to be there. It was cool. There was a bunch of fish in the water. It was clear water as well.
Too many hermit crabs.
There was a lot of
I did
hermit
not love
crabs
the water.
and regular crabs.
Regular clabs.
Regular crabs. Shell.
Matthew, you've really been fucking up your words today.
I am not doing well. I will say that.
wait.
I'm struggling from caffeine withdrawal very much so. My head is pounding.
So how do they like differentiate residents and people like you guys who just like traveled out of there?
They have a sign.
Yeah, they have a sign. Also, we have Rhode Island plates.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the fact that you were from the same state makes them think that you're a resident of the area.
More
Oh, no, we
likely.
went to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
We've traveled past Boston.
But yeah, no, it was the type of area where you could tell that cops don't really go. So we were like, I don't think we're going to have any trouble. I don't think there's going to be any problems.
What does an area that cops don't really go to look like?
Rich white folk.
Oh, okay.
You want to mention the lady that said the N-word right behind us?
Oh my god, no, I would rather not.
Some lady said the N-word like directly behind us,
Yo.
and spoiler, she was white.
That would have made my day, bro.
Yo, I have not heard like a white person out loud in public say the N-word in like legitimately years. People just don't do that now. They just say it online to be edgy.
Yeah.
I'd respect the balls on that woman.
There was no black people for like
especially
100 miles.
if she said it to my face. I'd be like, yo. I wouldn't be like good for you, but I'd be like, yeah.
So there's that skit from Family Guy where Peter goes to like he says he goes to Harlem and he says the N-word and then he comes back with like a crown that says like the
They
king of
respected
the
me
black
for
people.
saying it.
Yeah, they respected me for saying it.
What?
Okay.
Is that like a thing?
I'm not sure if
black
it's a
people?
thing, but I will say that it's almost weird. I can't speak for all black people, okay? I cannot. But from a lot of black people that I've talked to,
Oh god.
the general consensus is that white people care way more about being racist to black people than black people actually do.
Well, yeah, they want to seem woke.
It's the internet.
Yeah.
We don't give a crap. My freaking cousin, him and his mother use
some
the
people
N-word
do.
as a verb. They use it as a verb.
Is that possible?
They go, hey, that dog just across the street. They literally, that's how they use it.
That
What?
doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but that's probably why they like it.
There's
would
like so
love
many
to
other
know.
words you could say.
Well, my cousin is a guy that did suggest to you once, and would Aaron actually go out with him? Probably. You know, you two have a lot in common. You both work in warehouses.
Yes, your personality, warehouse.
I think he goes to school. He's ripped. He's swole.
Give me his number.
I said that last time that only gay dudes care if you're ripped.
Nah, that's not.
I will agree to that actually.
Women don't give a shit about muscles. I mean,
Really? Then what do they care about?
money.
That's
Not
big on my
even an
list.
ounce of hesitation.
Money.
I like money and dick. You gotta be able to serve it.
That's why you're single.
Yes, exactly. Wow, Anna. Way to just call me out on my
Serving it.
insecurities.
Well, I mean, you're like, all women care about is money and dick. And it's like, well, obviously you don't have either one or both of those things.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm single and have been for many a
I
time.
understand why Hannah knows about the first thing, but the second thing, I don't get it.
I've just told her many stories.
That too.
What happened on the island stays on that island, huh?
Listen, I know way too much about Matt's dick.
I talk about it a lot.
Did he send her pictures like to
pretty
like
good.
for OnlyFans, kind of like for only like? Did you get did like she give you critique like you gave for her for OnlyFans, Matt?
What? Oh no, I've never sent a dick pic to anyone. No one has everyone that's seen my dick has only seen it in person.
Wow, impressive.
Mm.
Club.
I'm Barack Obama, and he's got a nice dick.
Stop. You know what is funny though? Alright, so you know what I always wonder, right? So, you know the thing online where it's like on the internet, where it's like if you were in a room with every single person you've had sex with, like what would happen? And like part of me wants to know if like people put two and two together, like, oh, every single person in this room has fucked the same person, or like what would I wanna know. I forgot why I started this, but I think about that way too much.
I've seen the one that every person you've ever like been attracted to in one room.
Oh, that's a big room.
Your cousin wondering why he's there.
Is there enough room in here? Yeah, there's enough room.
Would that count every porn star you've ever watched too, though?
Yes.
That would be
sad, man.
That's literally like a stadium. You have to have a stadium.
Bro, that's just sad. I've legit not been attracted to it. How do you get attracted to one of those? Because it's like...
Wait, what?
Wait,
yeah.
What?
How do you get
attracted to a porn star? Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. I'll be honest, I don't really find porn stars like, whoa, that person's hot.
That's the whole point, is that... Well, wait, what? That's literally their job, is to be hot and have sex on camera.
They're not doing a good enough job, apparently.
You just suck at watching porn. How about that, huh?
What does that mean?
You only be looking at them busted chicks.
Them busted chicks?
You also watch some weird porn.
You have no idea what porn I watch.
I've heard you talk about cake farts like 6 times.
Yeah, that's because it's hilarious. You think I jerk off to fucking cake farts? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why haven't? Wait, you haven't?
Don't make me laugh. I'm putting in my ring.
Michelle.
Matthew, stop! Wow, this really hurts like a bitch.
Sin, have you seen cake farts?
No, Sin has not
No,
seen
he has
cake
not.
farts.
After the last episode, though, I don't know.
One-time thing.
What, cake farts? I've seen it a few times.
No, the thing I did.
Yeah, sure.
The
How
one,
old are
like,
you, Sin? What are you, like 22 or some shit?
I'm 22.
Yeah, sure. There's plenty of things I said when I was in my early 20s that I was never going to do again. Spoiler, I did it again.
Well, that's because, unlike me, you like to make a lot of bad decisions.
Sin, what is the worst decision you think you've ever made?
Me?
Yes.
Quite possibly the other weekend.
That was not a bad decision in any way.
I think that is a fucking wonderful story, and I think that you should do it again. Well,
shown less remorse for it.
Given the chance, if you had to go back in time, I think you should do it again. Not right now.
To be honest,
yeah,
I've shown less remorse for freaking ODing on purpose than the other night.
What?
You did what now?
Wait, what? OD?
I thought you guys knew about that. Yeah.
Are we getting this deep in this episode?
What is OD? You talking about overdosing? What the fuck?
Yeah.
On what?
Yeah. Sleeping pills.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, this just got real dark.
We're going there this episode, alright.
Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, is that a bad decision you've made?
This has gotten dark. I see what you did there. Is that a bad decision? From an objective standpoint, yeah.
Subjectively, it's also bad.
Subjectively, it worked out really well for me. So, yeah, I can't say that I regret it at all.
What, did you get a good night's sleep?
No, my parents finally left me alone and stopped harassing me over everything, and they realized that they figured that after talking to the therapist, that the best thing that they could do is just F off and leave me alone, which they probably wouldn't be doing now. So
okay, yeah,
it worked out for me.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, and they probably think I'm still a snowflake, which is why they don't yell at me nearly as much. So it's like,
wait, what? You lost me on this one.
I said,
why are you? Why were you a snowflake?
because they thought I was depressed, right? So it's like they thought I was all depressed and crap, right?
Yeah.
So basically, but newsflash, I wasn't. So they probably still do think I am, and even though I've told them I'm not, but I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know what goes on the head of a parent. So basically, now my life is a lot more peaceful. So
you hear that, folks?
Yeah, it worked out for me, and that's basically why I show less remorse for ODing than what I did the other night. I can't think of
Well, I mean, if you think about it this way, you also got a lot of good stuff from the pussy that you got the other night.
Like what?
You got laid. I mean, you got laid, and you got to tell a bunch of racist people to F off.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pissed on their precious white land.
On their property.
White land, stop.
What?
You peed on their sidewalk.
Yeah.
That's also, I mean, that is a crime, though, so.
Oh, to pee in a rich person's sidewalk.
All I'm saying is that if there was a cotton farm, I would have taken a bunch of it for myself before going, just to BM them.
You know what? Respect.
How much cotton would you have taken?
I would have taken a lot, bro. I would have stolen a lot.
What would you done? I
would have stolen so much for them to think, okay, no rich person. I would have made them think, all right, no rich person.
It's unrefined though.
No high person did this. There is a darkie in my neighborhood. That's what I'd want them to. That's the conclusion I want them to go to.
Dude, I think it's genuinely extremely interesting how you're just like, I want someone to be racist towards me. You're talking like, I'm fucking ready for it. Go ahead. Call me the N-word. See what happens. And then somebody does it and you go, thanks. And then walk away. Why?
I mean, here's the thing, right? So there are a lot of... So people think the same way towards racists as they do towards, like, murderers and all those other people. That they shouldn't be taught. There's, like, no such thing as talking with them unless you're a therapist. But I think that's not true at all. If I'm living next door to the leader of the Ku Klux Klan, I'd like to know that, because then the ideals can be exchanged and it can be talked about. The thing is, no matter how much a person doesn't like me, there's a really good chance that I would at least have somewhat of an interaction with them, and that interaction would give me so much information that I don't think I can get from a secondhand experience. So that's what I'd like to. That's kind of why I've always wanted to interact with one.
Hear that, audience?
They could say
call the N-word.
But boys, all I'm saying is, in a really fucked up way, that kind of makes sense.
I understand it.
Yeah, because I do something that most people don't. I think a lot.
Wow, wake up, sheeple. I too have read 1984.
And you're rereading it.
Well, I finished it again today.
Oh my god.
It's good. It's a good book. I had to buy a new copy. Because I lent out my old copy to somebody, and I don't even know who the fuck I did that to, because it was like 10 years ago. I read that book a decade ago. That made me sad to think about today. Because I was talking to somebody about it.
12 reading 1984?
12?
wait.
15? You mean?
I forget you're older than me because you act like such a fucking child.
Yeah. Where did I put it? Ah! Yeah, I got my
Nah, I could see him being older than you.
You're breaking out the. Oh, okay. I thought you were breaking out the psychology books.
No, it's what psychology books?
Oh no, sorry, philosophy.
Oh, I mean that's just like my whole bookshelf. Are you talking about the ones I mentioned? Because that's right here. Look at the cool art.
Oh, that's pretty
Nice.
Yeah. This is like a discourse by Plato that I got at a used bookstore for $5 in Boston.
cool. I miss Boston. I miss being able to go places.
Yeah.
I miss Boston say.
Hannah, what are you doing? Why are you sideways now?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Also, for people who haven't noticed, I'm still in my bathroom recording because I honestly, guys, I last time I was like getting ready for my date or whatever, I just didn't feel like turning on my TV, and I was like, you know what, I got other shit to do.
Just been in there for a whole week.
Yeah. You've just been chilling in the bathroom.
The entire time.
I bought an electric kettle and it's changed my life.
What?
Because I can make tea without leaving my desk.
That's actually a pretty nice investment.
Yeah. It was $20.
It looks futury with the light and everything.
Yeah, it's Amazon Basics.
Oh God.
But yeah,
you know, that reminds me. Speaking of future tea kettle, because I see that way too much of something. This is kind of off topic, but I made a tweet about last week that two of you guys answered to, saying, and the tweet was, what was the best game that you have never played for whatever reason? And I never gave mine, but my favorite, an honorable mention is some dude I knew in high school, Ben. He replies going, Fortnite, because there's a lot less kids spewing racist crap on the mic now. And I'm just like, I see what you did there. But my favorite is actually Detroit Become Human. On my other monitor, one of my favorite streamers, actually Steven. Yeah, you know Steven, Chris. Yeah, he's playing it a second playthrough. This time he's just trying to be a bad guy. But Detroit Become Human just provokes so much thought. There's just like so much to think about with this game. And even though it's not like shooting, not fighting, not like parkouring or anything like that, it's literally just walking around and making decisions. Yeah. But I feel like because of it being so regular, it's kind of like so easy to become attached to what's going on. And like just seeing this, it's like I love what they did with this. I'm not sure about the $40 price tag. $3,500, even $35, I understand, but $40.
It is not still $40. It can't be.
It can't be.
Is it really?
Jesus.
Dude, I bought the
fucking...
is.
Yeah.
How does one
games on PC do not lose value?
Human?
Only if you're selling them on discs for console, they lose value. It's funny because these androids are arguably more human than humans are, considering that based off of behavior. I know that the game is kind of just replacing like immigrants and people of color with androids, basically. But
so they're whitewashing them. Is that what you're saying?
Kinda. But
what?
Well, I mean, he is a white dude, the main guy.
There's three main people. Not. Yeah, the main guy is arguably not Connor, but Marcus, who is black.
There's technically three main characters.
It's Marcus,
Black robots,
Kara,
what?
Marcus, Kara, and Connor.
Michelle, come quick.
Fucking stop!
There's a black robot.
A blowbot.
A blowbot.
That's something else.
It's a blandroid.
They're coming for your job, Hannah.
Only the black ones. God, can we do that? Can we mix like the fear of automation and like the fear of immigrants together and just make it black robots are coming for your jobs?
Black people aren't immigrants. They were here first.
You know what I mean?
It's not immigration if we force you to come here.
Where does
this chat has just become way more ignorant than I thought I was ever capable of.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Because I said blandroid.
No, because you first of all, you're the spearheader of it, Matt.
Hey, that's a racist. That's racist. What you just said. Spearheader.
Alright.
Landroid.
Wait, what? Why am I the spearhead?
Of the ignorance?
Yeah,
Have you heard yourself talk?
I'm woke as fuck. Shut up. I'm so
Okay.
woke. I've gone over to the other side.
Stay there.
So,
I'm sorry. Should all androids be white instead? I don't know what the woke take is here. I'm lost.
You're lost on what you should
Should
think
there
you
be
should
more
say.
white robots or less white robots?
well, I mean, here's the thing, right? I look at both sides. One side is predominantly white people pretending that they're not racist, and one of them is the other that actually isn't, but calling the other. And when I see the two sides, I'm obviously talking about America. I genuinely just watching everything happening these days, and I'm just like, I don't think there's such thing as a good side anymore. I don't think there are any good guys anymore watching this.
Just shades
So-
of gray.
I'm just gonna watch everything burn.
You know what's funny? So two things. I'd like to point out that honestly, Sin, you've been having a lot of good takes today. Because I kind of agree with that, where there really isn't like a good and a bad side anymore. But at the same time, when you said the two sides of America, the first thing I thought of was there are two wolves inside of you. One of them is gay. The other one is gay. You are gay.
Dude, I'm watching a new show called Nightfall, where it's about like
Oh,
the Knights
God.
Templar. Hold on, and that fucking quote came up like, inside you there are two wolves, and my immediate thought too was one of them is gay, the other one is gay. You are gay.
Jesus
Imagine like
Christ.
actually having something important to say about like the state of America right now, and your friend just says like "wolf gay."
I'm sorry.
No,
See? I'm staying quiet because I'm woke.
No, you're staying quiet because you're fucking. You know what?
Because I'm
Your
blowing
tea.
up my tea because it's hot.
Drink your tea.
No.
That's
Anywho,
the
what do you mean a lot of
motherfucking
good takes
tea.
today? I think hard,
Okay.
I just wake up in the middle of the morning and I go, you know what? Why is it that lots of black celebrities get away with stupid crap they do just because the left side of the political parties just wants them to get away with it just because they're black?
I woke up this morning, rolled over, and said, "Where am I?"
I woke up this morning
Two
and
different
said,
types of
"Ow,
people,
that
huh, ladies and
hurts."
gentlemen?
Wait, sorry, Matt. Sin was talking.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to whitewash.
All I said was
I don't
two
want to
different types of
silence
people.
black voices.
Oh my!
The irony here is beautiful, huh?
Matthew, I'm just gonna fucking block you on everything as soon as we're done with this.
Okay.
I
Have
got
fun
my
rides.
walking to work, bitch.
I said I got my rides to work this week. I no longer need you. You are out of my life.
You don't
Thanks.
need one Saturday?
I will keep you until Saturday.
Haha. Gotcha, bitch.
And not only that, you will have to pay her to stay in her life.
$20 a month.
Speaking of deep thoughts, I'm trying to become a scholar. I decided I want to commit my life to scholarly things. I've read 2 books this week already.
I really got to get my mind out of the gutter. You
One-
said speaking of deep thought. I was like, yeah.
Yes, I read 1 book on the concept of inequality, and I read another book on the concept of bullshit.
Well,
That one
do
I
you
read
know
today.
what- Sorry, but do you know what I consider BS, kinda? Well, not
Okay.
BS, but boring. The concept of equality itself. When I
Okay.
really think of what equality truly looks like, what it truly looks like, that's some communism crap right there, man.
That's actually
Alright.
what the book is about. It's about how equality is not like all that it's
Yeah.
cracked up to be.
Yeah, what I think we want is balance, but unfortunately, we do not have the avatar. So
You actually would like this book because it is exactly what you just said. Except a lot.
Yeah.
It's written by a professor of philosophy from Princeton.
I go there a lot. I end up having to use their art museum for photography and art history a bunch.
Well, if you're there, talk to, I don't know. I don't remember what the guy's name is. It's like Frankfurt or something like that.
I only know where the museum is. I don't know
I
where
have
everything
exciting
else
news.
is.
You're
I
pregnant.
have exciting news. Yes,
What's the
that.
news?
But
Is
also,
it relevant?
no, not at all.
But then shut the fuck.
Okay.
She doesn't even hide. She doesn't even hide her thoughts at all. I appreciate the raw, like, the unapologeticness.
All right, Chris. What is it? It must be important.
I found out you can rent a houseboat.
What?
Like,
Really?
you know, like a floating apartment kind of thing.
Oh yeah, a houseboat. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know people knew what a houseboat was. But yeah,
It's a house. It's
Yeah,
a
it's a
boat.
house. It's a boat. It's explained in the name.
but I was looking at hotels for something, and I found out there's a place in Providence that lets you like rent a houseboat for a night, like it's a hotel room, and you can like drive it around.
Really?
Yeah.
Chris,
What are you gonna do with the
Yeah.
houseboat?
you can't drive anyways.
Yeah, you can't drive a car. You can drive a boat.
I know.
I've driven a boat before. It's not that bad.
Mr. Fancy over here. I drive boats.
Wait, Sam, I thought you didn't drive either.
How did I meet you?
Bro, I don't know.
He
You
also
showed up,
said he
like,
drove
shitty,
an
and I was
hour
like, oh.
last week.
Oh wait, shit, that's right.
Or
You
90
drive?
minutes. Jesus
working
on
Christ.
that car
Adam.
thing.
I commute to my. Oh my gosh, dude! I literally drive to where my PC is right now.
Yeah. Hannah, stop picking your toenails or some shit and fucking pay attention to the world around you. Fucking wake up, sheeple. You're all
I'm
asleep.
I've actually
But I
done those too.
do think it's interesting that people keep on trying to fight for equality, Matt. And whereas equality, I'm not sure they use their. I know you kind of have an idea of what they mean, but the definition of what they're like saying does not match what they want.
I've read the Communist Manifesto multiple times. I mean,
Why?
it's definitely because it's interesting and it's a good book. I
Yeah,
don't
it is a
believe
good
in the
book.
concept of communism, but I do think I did at one point when I was like a rebellious teenager. I was like, communism's the way. But now I'm like, no, that's not. It's not a good idea. Communism has never worked in the actual world. It's basically like a pipe dream. It's like if everyone in the world was nice and everyone liked holding hands and singing kumbaya and shit, yeah, communism could work, but it's not realistic because people are assholes. So
Even if everyone was a good person, I don't think that would work out too well because there's no such thing as a good person without there being a bad person. And
yeah, oh yeah, damn, yeah,
the distinction and the appreciation we have for good people is because there are bad people.
Yeah.
So if we knew no bad people at all, I feel like the appreciation we would have for other people is a lot lower. So I think bad people are necessary.
it's like two sticks holding each other up. If you take one of the
One of
sticks
them
away,
is
they
gay.
both fall. Yes, exactly. You can't have black without white. You can't have up without down.
Yeah.
And you cannot have pizza without pineapple.
Fuck
Oh,
off.
Lord.
Absolutely,
Are you
you
one of those
can.
people?
I'm kidding.
I think
Black.
I think pineapple. I think pineapple on pizza tastes all right, but I would never go out of my way to put it on a pizza.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's good. It's good for like 2 or 3 slices, but an entire pie, nah.
Pineapple makes my tongue go brrr.
I
One
think
time-
it fills you up way too much.
It fills you up. Did you say?
Like it makes you full. Like it's filling.
I don't know. I've eaten like an entire pineapple in a sitting before.
Nice.
Why would you do that?
Because pineapples are delicious and they make your tongue go brrr.
Bro.
They're good for you. They're really good for you. They make your semen taste good, apparently. Not that anyone will taste mine. Guess I gotta taste my own.
That was your address?
You can't drive, bitch. Shut up.
I will. I'll get on a fucking train.
Train, you can just Uber.
He just
Yeah,
has
you
it
were
waiting
close
for him in
enough
a
to do
glass
that.
in a freezer.
What?
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 Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Matt just has it all in a glass waiting for Chris in a freezer.
Well, yeah.
That's
How
not
else are
how
you
it
supposed to
works.
save it? It'll.
Listen, you get
It goes
you
bad
get
in the
straight from
fridge.
source. Bro, you get
What,
it straight
Hannah?
from the source.
Nah,
Well,
that costs
one time-
extra.
One time, me and my friend Drew, back when we were like 13 or 14,
Oh,
we were
God.
we were fucking addicted to the Domino's app, which I think like oozed over into Hannah too, because every time Hannah would come over, we'd get Domino's too. And like this is like right when we started like realizing we can press some buttons on our phone and we can get pizza. So we're watching his little sister. It's during a heat wave. It's like boiling hot outside. We're like, let's get pizza. We got like a bunch of meat, jalapenos, and pineapple, and it was that really garlicky stuff too. So like we eat that. It's boiling hot outside, and it was the most acidic, greasy pizza ever, and we felt like absolute shit afterwards.
Yeah, why would you do that?
There was
We were
one
13.
time. There was one time I got Domino's, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we ate the entire pizza and then had sex immediately afterwards. It was
Nice.
Oh my God, wait.
the worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Yeah.
Matt, you've heard this story. Have
Oh,
I
no.
told the cheesy gordita crunch story on the podcast?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, I was with this guy for a little while, right? And one of his favorite things to do is that we would, like, have sex and then go get Taco Bell. But one time, we
Treats
decided...
a lady right.
He what?
He treats a lady right.
Matt, you know where this is going.
Oh yeah, I figured it out. Same
so
brain.
one time... Huh?
Same brain.
Same brain. So one time we decided to do it like before, so we got Taco Bell, and then whatever, started getting into it, and then I don't really remember what led up to this, but I started, I forgot the proper term, but
What?
Foreplay?
no, sucking dick. But I was
Oh.
gonna say sucking dick, so I want to be a little bit classier. So I don't know how many sex stories I've told on the podcast, but every time I'm like, oh yeah, anyway. But
So sucking some dick.
I
Let's run that pole.
I started doing my business, and I actually ended up telling him this story later on. But I like just I threw up just a little bit. Halfway through, and
Giving
I was
that
like,
good brain.
I was like, I cannot let him know. So I sucked that shit back up immediately. And then after he left, I texted my best friend Casey, and I was like, dude, I just sucked this guy's dick. Here's what happened. All I can taste is dick and a cheesy gordita crunch. And now, like, we obviously, like, we don't, like, see each other like that anymore. So now, every single time we bring up the fact that we did any of that stuff, all I can think of is the taste of those two things together.
Did you tell him after?
Oh yeah, I told him last week.
Oh, last week. Okay.
Because I'm like, I never told you this because I feel like you wouldn't have sex with me again if I told you that. He's like, I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah. I threw up on your dick. Now
I
love
almost
me.
put a gordita into you.
That's how you know Hannah gives good head. She fucking almost threw up on that dick.
Stop.
I don't want it unless it's a almost throwing up situation.
So, I'd like to point out, the guy I've been seeing recently that I've been telling you guys about,
Your boy toy.
I guess, he fucking knows Matt, and the very first thing
In the
he
biblical
remembers
sense.
Matt saying, what did you say?
Nothing.
I don't know what, go fuck yourself, whatever it was. But, we were talking the other day, and he said the first thing that he remembers Matt saying was that, I probably suck good dick because I don't have a web of my tongue.
You don't have a what?
The line, the web of your tongue that connects your tongue to your mouth.
You don't?
Oh my
No.
God.
You sure it was me that said that? I didn't know you didn't have that.
No, because so what happened was when I got you guys are learning so much about me today. When I got 6 teeth pulled, the doctor, I remember I felt something in my mouth, like a really sharp pain, and then him go, whoop, and then like keep going. He fucking cut the web of my tongue.
Mm.
It is like you can tell that it like I have a little one because it like grew back.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know. It's gonna be real gross, but like,
Honey, no.
Oh, damn. So now you're a dick sucking superhero.
no, that's not how that works.
Oh, so you're bad
How
at
much
it?
help? How often does the web get involved?
Well, you can go all around it with that tongue. You can do that
That's not how
fucking
that works.
that twist. What do you mean that's not how it works? I have a tongue and I have a dick. I know basic geometry.
I'm gonna go back to my geometry teacher in high school and ask her the geometry of sucking cock.
Do not fucking harass teachers.
You want to fucking measure the volume of this dick?
No, wait, my geometry teacher was a hot guy. I should do that.
Are you cutting your hair, Hannah?
A little bit.
Good. Shave it. You won't,
I want
coward.
I want to. I literally plan on shaving my head in 2 years.
Good.
Okay.
I think I could suck good dick. I've never done
Wait,
it.
are you
but
gonna leave it bald or are you
just
gonna
like-
wear wigs?
Okay, never mind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Matt was going into detail about how he would suck a dick.
No, I said I'd probably be good at it. I didn't say I would.
I don't think you would be.
I think I would be. I got the bristles at the top too. I got that mustache, little bristle, that
That's the
little
worst thing
tickle.
you've ever said.
Little tickle.
Yeah. I think I have a gag reflex, but I also think I'm determined enough to just push through that.
You are not.
Well, we'll see. Let me go on Tinder real quick.
No, if you fucking come next podcast and you're like, all right, guys, I found out. Yeah.
Sucking dick's harder than I thought, I guess.
I ran the experiment.
My hypothesis was not correct.
This is Jeremy.
Jeremy is a gay sounding name, I will say that.
Kinda is.
What's wrong with Jeremy?
Nothing.
He's gay.
Are you saying there's something wrong with being gay?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hannah.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Hannah?
Y'all are just exhausting to talk to sometimes. I feel
Michelle.
like Ken can agree with me.
That's the reason for this podcast, Hannah.
God. What was the thing I said to Casey to make him fall over yesterday?
Oh my god, it was
I remembered.
person.
Hillary Clinton's a lizard person.
Okay.
I do believe that. I do believe she is a lizard person. This is Matt. This isn't
We're not
Mickey.
getting into this right now. We are not getting.
Hillary Clinton is without a doubt a lizard person. But this doesn't matter because she's just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Oh my god.
You should just get a reaction out of me specifically.
Yeah.
Did you see the fucking thing they're doing for Animal Crossing? They're putting in Biden and Kamala signs for Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, I know I saw.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's incredible.
What do you mean that's incredible? It's terrible.
Oh yeah, no, it's stupid, but it's like, what? They should put a Joe Biden wig in Animal Crossing.
Just put a fucking
They should-
hammer.
He just looks like your
yourself in the head so you can
typical
talk like
crazy
Joe Biden.
senile white man.
Well, yeah. 'Cause-
I still fucking remember that he was like giving a statement on video, like right when COVID started happening, and he just fucking like wandered off camera, and like they just put like the Biden like campaign thing on top while he was like fucking like wandering around. Like he's like standing there reading it like good, like like he's supposed to. Then he like turns to his side, still reading, and he like walks a few feet this way, then turns around and comes back and like looks at the camera for a second, then goes this way. And then they just put like Biden 2020.
Besides all like the creepy shit that he does, I feel like me and Joe Biden have a very similar mental state currently.
You mean the creepy shit? You mean rape?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, real creepy, Hannah.
Listen,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is I also wander off and not know where I'm going. Quite often.
Quite often.
When you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
That is true.
Yeah.
He's coming out here with these deep stuff, man.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
I don't know about that.
An eye for an eye, and the world goes blind.
Technically, logistically speaking, Hannah, that is a correct statement.
I mean, in America it is. In Europe, they go 1 to 24.
So
Not
right
when-
only one for-
Digital doesn't count. I'm talking about analog clocks. That an analogy doesn't work with a digital clock.
I mean, does it go to 1 to 24 in Europe?
But if a digital clock is broken, it's just off. There's no numbers.
I'm talking about an analog one, though. Does it go 1 to 24? It might.
No, it doesn't. That's not how clocks work.
Sure, some do.
Yeah, but it's still the same clock face. It's just the numbers are different.
What I'm saying is
You get a 24-hour
1 to 24,
clock.
meaning it takes 24 hours for a full rotation.
I'm sure that exists somewhere. I'll find it.
Analog 24-hour clock. That doesn't... Every clock is a 24-hour clock. It's just 12 hours twice.
Matt has no
But
idea
I'm
what
sure
the
that
frick we're
there are
talking
clocks
about.
exist that
No,
go
you're
from
talking
1
about
to
military
24.
time. I get it. Yes, I understand what military time is.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how many brain cells do you think are having this conversation?
It's 23:37 right now.
Honestly, when I talk to Matt, I can feel myself getting more and more stupid as
Same.
time goes on.
It's because I'm so smart. It makes you feel stupid.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Bitch, I read 2 books in the 2 days. Fuck off.
Congrats,
Okay,
you read a
okay,
book.
Ty Lopez.
You're at 2
brag
books.
about your books. What's next? You're gonna brag about your Lamborghini in your garage?
If I had a
What's it like?
Lamborghini, I would not shut up about it.
Yo, this guy saw the one remaining Ty Lopez ad, and now he just gained inspiration from it, and he's trying to be like him for like ever. Like it's his newest phase, as Hannah calls him.
Yeah, they do have
But-
a 24-hour one.
See, I told you. I'm
It
like,
still
why
would
would
be
it?
right twice a day, though. Or it would
was
be
still
right
your-
once a day.
Hannah, can you save me from this guy? Like,
And we are out of time for the podcast.
We still have a lot of time left.
We have,
yeah, we have
we
plenty of time. So stop me.
we have 10 minutes actually.
What
Well,
madman would use a 24-hour analog clock?
See, what you're showing, what we have here is a person that's not willing to show openness to the European culture.
Europeans aren't the ones that use that.
If
That's
I'm just fucking
military
leave.
time.
Europeans definitely do
Europeans-
1 to 24.
Dude,
just fucking
look
dipped.
look at Big Ben and tell me what the fuck it is.
Bro,
They have a clock
England
tower.
is in the, first of all, England's not in Europe, so you can't even give me that crap
Not anymore, it
Se-
was. When
Second of all, I'm talking about the Finnish, the Germans, Danish. Literally in the chat I have with them, they all use like 1 to 24. They don't use 12.
But when they
12.
use analog ones, do they use 24-hour ones?
Let me ask them.
And no one uses
Wait, they're not gonna
analog.
reply now. They're
Yeah.
asleep. I mean, why not? 1 to 24 would, I mean, it would look pretty good on my wall. That's all I'm saying.
I saw a picture. I just saw it. It looks stupid. I mean, it's accurate. It's super accurate if you really want to know.
It's just bigger. What do you mean it looks
It's
stupid?
not bigger. It's a circle. Is the same. It's the same circumference. And you just put more numbers on it.
Yeah,
But you
make more room for it.
They don't make.
You can make a clock half as fast.
I
So you
literally
could have a
saw.
24-hour.
I saw a 24-hour watch. It doesn't matter. The circumference of the circle does not matter. It's all numbers. Just make the numbers smaller.
F off, Matt. Yo, I got sucked.
You're calling me dumb, and you're just like fucking.
I
You're like,
got
the watch
sucked
has
into
to be
the
bigger.
Matthew zone, dude. Yo, we got sucked into the Matthew zone. We're all super stupid now.
Big Ben only has 12 numbers on it. Why is it so big?
What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm making fun of Sin. I know how circles work.
You know, Matt needs to go back to geometry. You know what I'm saying?
my god. I fucking excelled at geometry. You're the one. You're the one that said you need to make the clock bigger if you add more numbers to it. Why would you have to do that? It's still just a circle.
I mean, it's better for people with because some of us have bad eyes and need bigger clocks to see better.
Get a digital clock then.
You know, some of us are here for the culture and not for like the quality of it.
If you use a 24-hour clock, your culture is inferior.
Inferior? Bro, you freaking like...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Culture inferior. Bro, you like... Your idea of an ideal culture was freaking reading 2 books a week and having sex with a girl every single day before high school every day.
Not every day.
Hey, Matt got laid at one point?
Yeah, I did it at some point. And then I was like, this is boring. I should just not do this.
Talking about how you wanted to, like, earlier in the same exact episode.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
When
I mean,
did-
you do it every episode, so I just assumed it happened again.
I don't talk about wanting to get laid.
Do you want to talk
usually
about it?
do.
Do I? Damn.
Yeah.
It's because I'm chronically lonely. I don't want to get laid. I just want to have somebody to hold.
Same.
You literally hang out with Hannah like every other weekend.
She won't let
Once
me
every
touch
3
her
weeks.
in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Really?
she fucking
Yeah.
keep me away.
Have you ever
You won't
tried
even
to give her a hug?
Hannah? That's so cold, bro.
Have you ever tried to give her a hug? It's like a fucking post box that came to life.
Yeah, I gave her a hug once, and she's actually really good at hugging.
Oh.
Thank you.
And I asked her if I could, and she was like, "Yeah." And she's actually really
See,
good at it.
that's
so.
your problem. You asked for consent. I just go in for that hug.
One time I was falling on ice and I grabbed Hannah's arm out of fear and she threatened my life.
Well, I see the difference between me and you two, and it's not the skin color.
Always bringing it back to race, eh, Sin?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, I didn't know. I was waiting for one of you guys to make some dumb statement like that, so I thought that might as well narrow it down for you guys.
Nope.
Hannah, say what's on your mind.
God, there's so much.
Well, share. Come on, we can't. There's 4 of us, not just
Big
3 of us.
brain.
Come on, share, contribute.
I'm over here and I'm in a completely different world. And then once in a while I'll hear like, you don't need a bigger clock, and I'm like, all right, I'm out.
That doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't. I don't understand, Hannah.
You're the one that said it, Sin. What do you mean?
Oh, you were talking about the clock.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. Sorry. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
we gotta find a good title for this episode.
Oh, we gotta find a good title.
The 24-hour clock debacle.
You know, there's a problem in
Fucking
British
hell,
schools
guys.
that
What? What's wrong, Hannah?
Okay, Hannah.
What?
Oh, nothing. You just didn't respond.
I think no, Matt. You legit lagged there.
Yeah, I think you lagged for a sec.
You were lagging
Yeah,
for
you
all of
did.
us, Matt. Yeah.
Oh well, I
Super
didn't. Well,
Fuck off.
I'm talking in real time here.
Well, what's the problem with British schools? Continue.
Oh, British school kids don't know how to read Big Ben because they all use digital clocks. So,
What?
yeah, no, like kids in British schools don't understand what Big Ben is.
That's
I mean,
really bizarre.
it's not even just there.
Yeah,
like
I
my
think-
brother and sister don't know how to read a analog clock.
What? Is
It's
that
so
one of
easy.
those things?
I know.
It doesn't take that. It literally takes 20 minutes to explain it.
Yeah.
How?
20 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't take me that long to learn how to read a freaking clock. I was explained it in 2nd grade, I think, and it was like 1 or 2 homework assignments, and that was it.
You had homework on how to read a clock?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
homework-
all the time.
Yeah, in
There
like
is-
kindergarten.
They just said big hand, little hand. Figure it out, bitches.
Basically.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like they just suck at explaining stuff. Then.
Yeah, welcome to the American school system.
Yeah, me and
I
Matt
mean-
went to the same elementary school, apparently.
Yeah. They yelled at
Yeah, I
me.
remember, but apparently, like based off of like the difference of intelligence between you two, I can definitely say that the elementary school probably did its job. It's just
Are you
that one
saying
of
I'm
guys
dumb and
stupid.
Hannah's smart? Because I have so much
Oh, no, it
evidence
was
to the
the-
contrary.
It was the other way around, but
Oh.
I mean, way to make an assumption, man. Jeez, dude. I'm freaking trying to like, take your side for once, and you just like go against me like that.
I read a book
Come on,
today.
man. You know what they say, bros before.
I read a book today.
Listen, we're all smooth brains here. We all know
Book
it.
go brr.
This just had too much. Speaking of time, I actually have a job tomorrow morning where I'm actually gonna have to Sherpa this Australian dude through every raid in Destiny.
Ooh.
And he and I have been working out a time for it to work because he's in Australia. And this guy's a freaking hero, dude, because he has kids, yet he's willing to stay up to like 4 a.m. So basically, my 8:30 should be like his like 6:30, I think. And we're just gonna freaking grind out the entire thing tomorrow, and give me that money.
Damn. How much you getting paid?
This job is paying me $70.
Nice.
Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, I made $65 today because one of the owners was going to help somebody through a dungeon, and I was just like, yo, I'm seeing all these orders in the Discord for carries, and I legit can't take any of them. And he just laughs because he's like, sorry, brother, I took it. And I'm like, oh. He's like, you know what? I can hook you up, though. I can hook you up. And I'm like, I would hope that the guy that's making 6 figures off of this could hook me up. But freaking, so he gives me the job, and I get it done in 50 minutes, and I'm getting paid like $65 for it.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, today was a good day. It was a good day. This job is really weird. Like, I'm learning a lot of stuff from it because I'm learning how to like, both of these guys are like 41, and they're just like teaching me stuff about like how to like take care of my taxes and stuff. Because one of them, 5 years ago, had to pay $30,000 in taxes to the IRS because he was just paying all of his employees for carrying, like on PayPal. But he didn't know that he had to give them 1099, so that way he can give it to the IRS and be like, yeah, this is proof that I paid them. So as a result, he had to fork over $30,000, which is basically all of their taxes.
Nice.
But I mean, he's fine now. Obviously, I mean, he's making tons of money off of it. So it's like. But yeah, that's a recent hobby of mine. Just like finding interesting ways to make money. Let's get this.
Why
bread.
is there bread in your bathroom, Hannah?
Are you gonna keep asking questions?
Yes.
Well, I want to let Sin finish. First.
You don't have an answer. That's why.
She
No, I
doesn't.
actually do, jackass.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much finished. So answer, and I have something to go off of that.
All right. Well, I have this in here, my bag, which is a big thing full of wires, right? So I was basically separating all of my wires, because I'm trying to like figure out stuff about like moving and whatever. So I put all of my wires in one big basket of like wires that I don't know where they go. And then on top of that, I was I thought I was gonna have somebody over. So oh no, I did have somebody over. It was Matt, but this was before that. So I went food shopping and I had just a loaf of bread because usually I get cold stuff because usually I only really use my fridge. So I only had like the bread and my toothpaste that I just bought. So I put that in a bag and then I threw the bag somewhere and I couldn't remember where it was and then I found it. So I put it in the bag with the wires, but it was kind of in a weird spot. So I took the bag with the bread and the toothpaste and the wires in the box and I put it in my closet, which is in my bathroom.
Oh, all right.
You can just put it on your counter.
Why would I do that?
Because that's where bread goes.
No.
Could have put it in your
Do you know what
fridge.
Hannah's house reminds me of? Kind of.
What?
So seeing like the mess that she always has, believe it or not, I actually know this just off of this YouTube channel. But Marilyn Monroe was actually, she was known for being like one of the most beautiful women ever, right? But there's another thing that was not as well known. She was quite possibly one of the most disgusting people ever. She goes through mates constantly because of how gross she is. Like one time, like one person that was she actually brought home with her. Reportedly, they were just like going at it. Like they were like there was some foreplay going on her bed, and then he rolls over and he like sees and he feels something weird under the covers. And turns out there's like a bunch of pizza crusts and like an empty milk carton that she drank out of because she's too lazy to throw the stuff out. She literally just puts it under her sheets. And just freaking goes to sleep. She doesn't even like she's not sanitary at all. like so many people like imagine being so gross that to be as like beautiful and as attractive as Marilyn Monroe is, for people to legitimately think like want to leave as soon as they see her house. That's how disgusting Marilyn Monroe was. I saw all this YouTube channel was Fact Fiend featuring Carl Smallwood, by the way. But like seeing like Hannah's like bread in her bathroom, I'm just like, you know what? If some guy, no, I'm gonna step it up. If I ever for whatever reason ended up in there, I'd be like, yo, if it's dirty like that, I'm gonna want to leave.
Hey,
been,
Joke's on you because last time he ended up staying. So fuck y'all.
I've been over there, but I'm human trash, so I don't mind.
Matt, how messy is it really though?
It depends on the day, really. I've gone in your house and it's been very like organized, and then I've gone to your house and it's like a tornado went through it.
Could you tell if I was having a depressive episode?
Yeah, because it would be clean.
You know what? That makes sense.
If I saw it clean, I'd call the police. I'd be like, this girl needs to be locked up. She's gonna do something.
Leave me alone.
Never.
Leave me in my bread bathroom alone.
That's so stupid. That's one of the dumbest things I've seen you do, Hannah.
What?
Just put bread in your bathroom.
Listen, it makes sense.
It does not at all, actually.
You're not thinking hard enough then.
Also, I looked up 24-hour clock, and the number one question was, how do you read an analog 24-hour clock?
How do you not?
Yeah, it's literally, it's like actually easier than just a 12-hour clock, because all the numbers are there.
Well, I mean, duh.
Yeah.
I saw that. I keep seeing like wristwatches that are analog, and then they have a digital watch inside of them.
That's
like,
stupid.
Why? Yeah, well, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
And you want to look classy, but you don't actually can't read time.
Yeah.
Well,
There are a lot of rich people I can think of that actually fit that freaking description, you know?
There's
Rich
one
people are
cool
the
one.
Stupidest
Oh, sorry.
motherfuckers I know.
There's one I saw that was like, you know, like a smartwatch when they just started to become like a thing. There was one from a Samsung, I think, where it was like, it was an analog watch, but then like the smart glass over it would like turn on, you could do stuff with it when you like touch the button. But one of the watch faces you could get was an analog clock. So it really was that thing of like, what does this say? It's 3:45.
I got a watch recently after not having a watch for like years, and there's no numbers on this watch, and it's analog, and I found myself being like, I fucking can't tell time anymore.
That's the worst thing you've said in a long time. And I think
Well,
said that twice.
I figured it out. It was the first few times I wore it, I looked at it and I was like, wait, it's 3:30. It took me a second.
Sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. I'll just do all digital.
That's right. To be fair, my Apple Watch is digital, so I really can't say shit.
Yeah.
Which,
See?
by the way, I finally fixed it after like 6 months of not having it.
I didn't know you didn't have it.
Why would you know if I
I don't
did?
know. I feel like you would mention that. Be like, my Apple Watch broke. Isn't that quirky?
No, because I isn't that quirky?
I could, you know what? That's something Hannah would never say, but for some reason that just makes me think of her. Like,
Oh, God damn it!
It's a very
I'm
me
Hannah.
situation.
I have an Apple Watch.
Yeah, I remember I fucking so bought when I got my Apple Watch, right? I was super excited because it was the first big purchase I made with my current job. And it was like it was a big moment for me. So I remember I went to my sister's
Big
house immediately afterwards, and she made fun of me so fucking hard. She's like, "Oh, look at you acting like you could just spend money however the fuck you want." And I was like, "All right." And then 2 weeks later, she's like, "By the way, I bought a phone plan for the Apple Watch I don't have."
Wait, what?
My sister owns a phone plan for an Apple Watch, but doesn't own one.
You need a phone plan to
Why?
have an Apple Watch?
No, you can get one though.
Oh, so the phone would just be the Apple Watch?
It
Yeah,
like
so-
it lets you make. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so you can make calls solely with an Apple Watch, like without an
Yeah.
iPhone.
if you buy a plan for it.
That's stupid.
I know.
Why would you have an Apple Watch
Least
on an
my watch in
iPhone?
a very long time.
I think it's for like if you want to leave your phone at home and like go on runs and shit.
It's
Oh,
exclusively that's what it's for.
That's
People who work
stupid.
out.
So rich people who have time to do that.
Well,
Time.
speaking of time, I think it's time to transition into a conclusion, don't you think?
Probably.
Sid, we were in the middle of a conversation.
That was a stretch. That was pretty stretch.
I mean,
We've
yeah,
had bigger stretches.
we've
Sure.
had bigger stretches. But
Oh, I didn't talk
when I'm
about.
thinking of time, I'm just really worried about that job I have because it's an early one.
Yeah, no, dude, we can.
Working
I
with
get it.
working with
Yeah.
Australians is hard.
I didn't talk about my
But-
yoga.
They say the C word a lot.
I started doing yoga again after like a year of not doing it.
They don't, Chris.
Wait,
Yeah, they
who?
do.
No, they don't.
Say that
Was this-
what?
Cunt.
Oh yeah, Australians say cunt all the time.
I literally
Yeah.
talked to. I'm literally in a Discord server full of them, and none of them say it.
Well, they're shitty Australians. They're not loyal
Yeah.
to the Queen.
They're wrong Australians.
Yeah.
Tell them they're incorrect.
Shit cunt is literally just like a normal word in Australia. It's not even a curse.
I want to go home.
You,
You are home.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like it.
yeah. Home is where your heart is.
I'm gonna
man.
yell at you guys about Australian culture because I doubt you guys know. Go on. All right, any plugs, anyone?
They call. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
I have a website and I stream very rarely. I'm trying to do it more. I might play. This episode won't come out until it'll be today.
Tomorrow.
It comes out tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I might stream Magic the Gathering today. Then
Okay.
Okay.
maybe Magic the Gathering.
My name is Cats, and I stream on Thursdays at 7 p.m. at spacecadetcats.twitchtv. Fuck whatever. I fucked that up. You know.
Twitch
you know
TV
how to
fuck me in the ass.
I have a podcast in which I'm a pretentious asshole, and I talk about mental health issues. It's called the Me So Lonely Podcast. It comes out every Monday, and you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/veggiemew, VEGGIEMU, and you can find me on Instagram at MewSoLonely as well.
When are you gonna change your Twitter to Mew So Lonely?
I don't know. I like VeggieMew
So why don't you just stick with Veggie Mew?
because Me So Lonely sounds better. Why don't
Maybe
you
Twitter comes
fucking
to
change
you.
your Twitter name to Space Cadets Cats?
Because I like Cats and Space Hats, and I'm so fucking mad Twitch will not give me my fucking name back.
Oh,
I
that's
think I want to change it a while ago.
What? No, it fucking is still an issue, obviously.
You asked me like for name ideas, remember?
Yeah, fucking like a year ago, because I still had this fucking dude.
Oh.
I've had Cats and Space Hats on Twitch for fucking like 3 years, and it still tells me like, oh no, sorry, somebody's already using that, and then I look up the user, and it's like this user doesn't exist. So I'm like, fuck you.
Oh.
Tell us how you really feel.
Fuck you. Yeah.
And that's. I don't have any plugs for myself, so I guess that's it for everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Well, have a good night, everyone, and thank you for listening. And just give us any ratings. Any ratings helps us out. It lets us know that people are listening to it, whether they like it or not.
Fuck.
And tell your friends, because word of mouth actually helps podcasts out a lot. So thank you very much, and have a good night. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Goodbye, friends.